First is free response question number 16. So, which is given in page number 291, 92, 93 from the book. So look at how we are going to solve this question. BC I will do later. First, you look at the A part. So look at the A part, which is very easy. Monique want to invest this money, $4,000. So this is your P. Principal is the amount which we are going to invest in the beginning, and 3.4% is the rate. 3.4% is R, which is 3.4%. How we change your decimal? Remove the decimal from here, left side, 2 digits, so it will be 0.034. So after that, now we're going to find out the A part. What is the balance after 5 years? So use the equation which is given in the question. So A is equal to PE power RT. Just substitute the values. P is 4,000. E as it is. Rate of interest is 0.034. And time is given 5 year. So time is given here 5 year. So we are going to substitute here 5. And then use the calculator. This will give you approx amount. This will give you approx amount, which is 4,000. If you write this value in calculator, 4,741.22. This is your A part. A part is done. Now B part they are asking. Let me see what is the B part. Let me delete this now, so you can pause the video whenever you have to see the steps. Now look at the B part, what they are going to ask. So B part is, here we have the B part. Let me delete the C part. Later we'll take the C part because I have less space, that's why I'm deleting this. Look at this, what they're asking. Suppose Monique wants to wait for at least is greater than equal to 6,000 in her account before withdrawing. So amount is greater than equal to 6,000. Now amount formula is given already in the question, which is PE power RT. Just substitute the values. Greater than equal to 6,000. At least means greater than equal to. So now we are going to substitute the values one by one. P is given 4,000. ER is 0.034. And time will remain T, because they're asking find how long must she keep her money in the saving account. So we need to find out time. How long means we need to find out the time. We need to find out the time. Greater than equal to 6,000. Divide by 4,000. Divide by 4,000. So this and this cancel out whenever 6 over 4 left, which is 1.5. And this is cancel out. So we are left with E power 0.34034 T greater than equal to 1.5. Now what you will do, take log on both sides. So take log on both sides. So log on both sides, E power 0.3034 T and greater than equal to 1 log 1.5. Now log E is 1. Log E is 1. So what is left? 0.034 T is left. Greater than equal to log 5, 1.5. So divide by 0.034 both sides. 0.034, because we are solving for T. This is cancel out. So time greater than equal to, you can do this calculation in calculator. Let me check if I'll do in calculator, what will give me 11.93. So you can write here in the answer that time should be at least, so therefore time should be how long? It should be at least 11.93 years. So what is the meaning of that? That means she is investing the 4,000 in the beginning and she needs at least 6,000 in her account. So how much time it will take so that 4,000 will become 6,000 in her balance, in her account. So this is what they're asking. Now we have the C part. Now in the C part, we need to see what they're asking again. Again, they are saying that suppose Monique wants to have at least $10,000 at least, again at least greater than equal to 10,000. So amount is PE power RT greater than equal to 10,000. Same steps we have to do, but we have to see what they're going to ask. They're asking what is the principal here she should invest. Time is given 10 years. Rate of interest is same. So let me substitute. We don't know principal. Principal remain P. E power 0.034 and time is 10 years greater than equal to 10,000. So now what you do, you just need to multiply. So PE, when you multiply this with 10, it will become 0.34. 0.34 when you multiply it with 10, greater than equal to 10,000. So what we are left with? So whenever you're dividing, so dividing both side by, because we have to solve for P, so divide by E power 0.34. So this will give you uh, this and this cancel out. P greater than equal to, use the calculator to find out this value, which is 7,117.70. So this is the answer, that she need to invest at least 7,117, so that after 10 years it will become 10,000 by applying the rate of interest, and time is 10 years. So this is the C part. Same way we can do the question number 41. Still we are on the FRQ1. 41 is completely same, just like 40, the question which I solved. So I'm not going to solve that. You can use same steps in question number 41. So this question is done now. Okay, so this is 40, 41, same. Let me discuss now the question number 50 according to the end of coverage. For 50 and 51 also there. They're also same, just I will give you a little hint and you can do the calculation by yourself. So similarly, formula is given to you. A is equal to, basically the formula is same, A0 is the initial and ERT. Rate of interest, now what is here, what they're asking in this question, the world population at the beginning means initial is given to us, which is 6. So initial means A naught. So A is equal to A naught. A naught is 6641 and 0.00000, and E power rate of interest, it will become 1.2%. So shift the decimal 0 here and decimal will be here. So this will become 0.0.012, and time we need to find out, because they are saying that if the annual growth is 1.2%, when means time we need to find out. So time we need to find out, and the final population is given 9 billion. So in place of A you write the 9 billion. 9 billion means we have 9 zeros. 9 zeros is equal to same 6641, and we have 0.00000 and E power 0.0.012 t. Now you can dividing this both side and the same step, follow the same step as I have done in the 41 and use the calculator, you will get the time. I think if you substitute this value directly, this equation directly in calculator, this will give you the time also. So you can get the time from here. So this is question number 50. Question number 51 is also same, but we have to see what they're asking in question number 50. Janice Bank pays 2.8%, so it is 0.028 is the R. Rate of interest is this, and determine how long. In this again they're asking the time, same just like 50. So an initial she invested 2000, so A naught is given, initial is given 2000, and what is the final, what we need to find out, using the formula determine how long it will take her initial deposit to double. So what is a double of 2000? That is 4000. So A is 4000. So same steps. Here you will substitute the value, here you will substitute 4000 in place of A 4000, initial is 2000, R is given, T is given, so that's it. we need to find, just we have to use the calculator. So A is equal to A naught e power RT. So A is given to you 4000, 4000 is equal to 2000, and e power rate of interest is 0.028, 0.028, and time. If you write this in calculator, this equation, you will get again time. So this is how we are going to solve 50 and 51. Then two more questions are there in FRQ. Let me discuss these questions with you. I think that is 55 and 56. These are from lesson 6.4. So let me take the questions. So here we have question number 55. Equation is given here. Y is equal to A EKT. So Y is equal to A is the initial, EKT. What they're asking now, this question is a little bit different because they're talking about here, over time the amount of carbon 14 present in non-living organic material decreases. Radiocarbon dating is technique that measure the amount of carbon 14 that is present. Okay, so initial equation is given to us, and what they are asking here, the first part, the amount of the time it takes the amount carbon 14 present in organic material decreases by half. So initial is A. So what is the half of A? That is the, it is decreases to half of A, 0.5. So you will use here this value, and e power kt, and time is given here 5730 years. That's it, nothing else. So a is the, let us suppose a is the initial, and why they are saying that amount, they are saying here it is left here half of a. So dividing both side by a, dividing both side by a, what we are left with, we are left with 0.5 is equal to a and a cancel out, e power k and 5730. We need to find out the value of k. Now you can change this into log. You know how to write the log. Log at the base e 0.5. This is the, and power you write this side, which is k multiply 5730. You know how to change exponential into logarithm. So no need to write e here, because whenever ln is there, that means it is a natural log. So divide by 5730, divide by 5730, this is the value of k. So we got the value of k, we got the value of k. Now we will see, remember this value, so I will write this value here, k is equal to ln 0.55730. This is the value of k, because they said find the rate of decay. So we need to find out the k here. Rest of the things are given in the question. So remember this, why I'm writing this one here, because we have to use this in the second part. Let me take the b part. B part, what they're going to ask. Let me take what is the b part. B part, they're saying that B part, suppose a fossil initially contained 200 milligram of carbon. So initial is given to you here, A is given to you 200, right? 200, and that's it. Write an equation, just you need to write the equation. So Y is equal to AE KT. So just we have to write the equation, Y is equal to A is given 200, and E power K already we have, no need to calculate this in calculator, leave it as it is. If you want your choice, so ln 0.5 divide by 5730 t. Time is not given, so this is just equation they are asking. So this is your equation from B part, this is your B part. I'm taking this here because we have to solve the C part also. So this is, I'm keeping it here because we have to make the use of this equation C part. So let me take what is given in the C part. Now in the C part, they are saying using a graphic calculator. You don't have the graphic calculator, even you can use the simple calculator for this. So what they are saying that it will take the fossil to contain 40% or less. So 40% of what? 40% of initial, right? So 40% of initial we are going to use this. So what is the equation? The equation is, we can write here 40% less. So less than 40% or less than equal to. Is it 40%? 40% is means 40% means 40 over 100. 40% of what? 40% of 200, which is in B part. 40% of 200. This should be y. And y value we have, we can substitute the formula. So for y, what we are going to write? AE power kt. A also we have, A is 200. So 200, this one. How you can solve this question, which is easy. So just you can do divide by 200 here, divide by 200 here. So 200 and 200 cancel out, 0 and 0 cancel out. What is left? We are left with e power kt less than equal to 0.4. 4 over 10 is 0.4. Substitute the value of k, or e power, or you can take first a k, will substitute later. So we need to find out what we need to find out. They said find the, so how long? How long means we need to find out the time. K already we have, which is from the A part we have done. K already we have. We will substitute this later. So taking log on both sides, you know that how to change it to log. Log at the base E, this is power 0.4 less than equal to, we can write it as a kt. No need to write E. This is just to make you understand, because ln means not natural log. So now you can find out, divide by k, divide by k, divide by k, divide by k. This and this cancel out. Substitute the value of k. So after this I'm writing here log 0.4 divided by k. K is this, which is ln 0.5 divide, so this will go up, 5730 is less than equal to t. So we need to find out, let me solve this, let me see how much it will be. Even if you use the, make the use of calculator, and you'll get the answer of this. Let me solve it. So this is approximate 7575 less than equal to t. So this is your answer of C part. Same way we can solve 56th question, which is given in the same page. So this is your FRQ1 done. If there will be any problem, you can discuss with me in school or on Teams. Next, now question number 17 in the next slide. Now question number 17, if you see from 11 to, all these questions are same. What we need to find out, we need to find out the zeros and the asymptotes, then we need to draw the graph from question number till question number 16. Till question number 16 we have to solve. All they have the same method. So what we need to find out the asymptotes and zeros. So let me discuss one question with you, and then we draw the graph of this. All they are same from 11 to 16. So let me discuss this question with you. So look at here. Here is the question. Discuss the question 11 with you. All questions are same, so I will discuss only one question with you. So let me take the graph separate first. Graph will come later. So here, firstly, what we need to find out that in this, they're asking the zeros. For the zeros, simply make the numerator equal to 0. Numerator equal to 0, so x minus 4 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 4. This is only one 0 you have, or you can say x intercept also. So here is 4, somewhere is 4 here in the graph, so I'll keep it here. So I got this. Now you know that how to find out the vertical asymptote and horizontal asymptote. You can apply the formula, or you can open the bracket, this open if you want, because we have to find out the asymptote. So firstly, how to find out the vertical asymptote? Vertical asymptote, denominator equal to 0. Denominator equal to 0, so x will be minus 2 both sides, so x is minus 2. So this is my vertical asymptote. X minus 2 will be somewhere here, somewhere is here is the asymptote, vertical asymptote. Now I will open a minus b whole square. You need to apply here a minus b whole square. A square minus 2ab, a is x and b is 4, and plus b square. Apply the formula of a plus a minus b whole square divided by x plus 2. Why I'm doing this, that I will let you know. X square minus 8x plus 16 and divided by x plus 2. So here the highest power of the variable or the degree is 2 here, and degree of denominator is 1. Whenever the degree of numerator is bigger than denominator, then there is no horizontal asymptote. So no horizontal asymptote in this. Remember, no horizontal asymptote here because degree of numerator is bigger than denominator. So now third is left. Third is your oblique asymptote. Oblique asymptote, how to find out? We need to divide it. And why it has a, firstly we have to see it has oblique asymptote or not. Now here is a degree. Degree is 2 and degree is 1. Whenever the difference of numerator degree minus denominator degree is equal to 1. Yes, it is coming 1 because 2 minus 1, numerator degree is 2 and denominator degree is 1. Then there is always a oblique asymptote. Oblique asymptote. And how to find out oblique asymptote? By dividing it. By dividing it. So let me take the graph later. So firstly, I'll tell you how to find out the oblique asymptote. So oblique asymptote, just divide them, divide this and this using the synthetic division. Minus 2, denominator we are getting the value of x is minus 2, and here you write a 1 minus 8 and 16. So this number remains same. 1 multiply it minus 2, this will give you minus 10, and minus 2 multiplied minus 10, 20, which is 36. So this is your remainder. So we are not going to remainder, so therefore asymptote is, your oblique asymptote is y is equal to x minus 10. You know how to do this in synthetic division. We have done so many questions in term 1. So this is the vertical asymptote. So horizontal vertical asymptote is this. Sorry, this is your oblique asymptote. So this is your oblique asymptote, and no horizontal asymptote. Three conditions already I have given. You can check the book. You can check the PowerPoint, which where we have given the three conditions for horizontal asymptote. Anyway, so we have all the values. Now we can draw the graph easily. So let me take the graph. You can put this video on hold whenever you have to see the steps because I'm going to delete it. So let me take the graph now. Remember all the things. Let me write all the things here first. So x is 0 is 4 and x is equal to minus 2 is my vertical asymptote, and this is the 0. Because they said why I'm doing all these things, because we need the graph, and this is the oblique asymptote. Let me delete this and let me draw the graph of this. So here we have the graph. What should be the shape of graph? So asymptote, vertical asymptote, x is equal to, I have drawn with a broken line. Then x is equal to 4, 4 is this point, this is the 4 that already I have done here. Then we have x is equal to minus 10. You know how to draw the minus 10 graph. Y is equal to x minus 10, right here 1 and 1. So y-intercept is minus 10. Minus 10 will be somewhere here. This is minus 10. This is my first point. And second point is uh, one run, one rise. So one run and one rise. So here I will reach. So this graph is equal to like this. This is the line going your horizontal oblique asymptote. Horizontal asymptote is this. So your graph will be passing. This is asymptote. It should pass through zeros. So it will be like this, and it is going close to this line, close to this line. So one parabola up and one parabola will be down. It will be like this. one parabola up and parabola down. Basically they will not give you the graph, but you should have idea of the graph, how to draw the graph. So this is a vertical asymptote, this is a oblique asymptote. This is same just like this. If I'll show you the rough diagram of this, it is like this. So one u like this, and here is the vertical asymptote, and other will be downward side like this, but it will not cross this line. Basically it should not be here, it should be close to it like this, because the vertical asymptote is rest. You can check in the Desmos also. Graph is not important, but thing is that what are the values we are going to use for the graph. So this is all about question number 11 to 16. If there will be any doubt, if you need the complete uh, knowledge about the graph, you can join with me on Teams, and you can make the table to draw the graph, right? So main thing is that you should know how to find out the zeros, make the numerator equal to 0, vertical asymptote from denominator, and oblique asymptote is only possible if the x power 2 is up and x power down is 1. If the difference is 1, then there is a oblique. So this is all about from 11 to 16. So question number 17 contains so many questions here. So firstly we have done 11 to 16. Now look at here 17 to 18. So 17 to 18, they are asking the point of discontinuity and we need to draw the graph. Simple. 17, 18, 19, 20. Point of discontinuity, just make the denominator equal to 0. But how to find out this point of discontinuity? Few things you have to remember. Look at question number 22. I'm going to discuss with you. So look at the question number 22. So here we have the question number 22. How to find out the point of discontinuity? So firstly, we have to factorize it. Always remember x plus 5, and when you factorize it, what you will get, you know how to factorize the quadratic polynomial. So many time we have done. So minus 3 minus this will be x plus 3 and x minus 1. When you factorize it, you can make the use of calculator also. Similarly, how to factorize this, x plus 3 and x plus 5. All of you know how to factorize it. Now make the denominator equal to 0. So denominator equal to 0 means x plus 3 equal to 0. So x value is minus 3. Minus 3 minus you both side, and x plus 5 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 5. So these are your, okay, point of discontinuity. So these 2 points are point of discontinuity. If they ask find the domain also you can get from here. Domain is all real numbers, but x should not be equal to minus 3 and 5. Minus 5. This is the domain. So domain and point of discontinuity we will get before cancelling out the same terms. So always remember, domain and point of discontinuity we will get from the function before cancelling out these values. So don't cancel out first. Firstly, we have tried the point of discontinuity and domain. But if they say find out the vertical asymptote, then you have to simplify this. X plus 3 cancel out with x plus 3. X plus 5 cancel out with x plus 5. So what we are left with? We are left with fx. Fx means y is equal to x minus 1. So this is representing only a straight line. This is representing a straight line. So what is its graph? Which is very, very easy. So this is, now vertical asymptote is not there. So vertical asymptote after the simplifying and before the simplifying domain and point of discontinuity. So you know how to draw this line, which is very, very easy. So what is the shape of the graph? That's what I want to discuss with you. So minus 1 is my y-intercept. Suppose here is minus 1 and here is 1. So this is my first point. Rise, run and rise, rise 1, and run 1. This is my second point. So my straight line is like this, but three things you have to remember. Point of discontinuity you have to show. So here is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Suppose there is minus 5. This is just, it's not an equal gap because I'm drawing with the only just I'm drawing with my hand, but this gap should be equal. So at 3, now what I will do, I will produce this line. Further, here is 3. If you see, minus 3 is here. So for minus 3, it is a discontinuous. So there will be a hole. There will be a hole. Similarly, at minus 5, discontinuity is there. There will be also a hole. Let me draw it a little bit down. So if I'll continue this line, so there is also a whole point of discontinuity, and this line will continuous like this. So this is minus 5. Line is not straight, but this is how we draw this straight line, how we draw the diagram of this function, which is a rational function. So remember the points. What points are required? So this is just a straight line. This is just a straight line with point of discontinuity. So there is no vertical asymptote, there is no horizontal asymptote, because horizontal vertical only in the case of whenever it is a rational function, but after simplifying it becomes a straight line. It is not a rational function. So this is how we do all these questions. If I go to the end of coverage, where it's gone, so this is the question number 22, 21, all these type of questions. So factorization is very, very important in the beginning. You can make the use of calculator for the factorization. Similarly, from 23 onward, all these questions are same. If there will be any problem, please let me know. So you should know few things. You should know few things, how to find out how to draw the graph. What are the things which you need to remember? How to find out zeros. How to find out zeros. Number 2, how to find out the vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote, oblique asymptote. Number 3, domain also is important part. And number 4, factorization. Factorization of the polynomial. You can use the calculator for this. So this is all about question number 17. Next is question number 18, which is very, very easy. 23 to 24. 23 to not 24, so many questions are there. 23, 24, then we have 8, 25, 54, 55. All these are easy until 58. So these are the questions I'm going to discuss with you. Few questions I will discuss with you. So look at that. I'll start with the question number 23. So look at the question number 23. We are going to use here variations. This is related to your variations. So let me delete this from the last video. So look at this. How we are going to do this? Resistance R is varies directly. R is directly proportional to length. Length is L. And inversely proportional to cross-sectional area A. So you will write area down because inverse in the denominator. So simply just multiply them. Just multiply, R will cross multiply and L will come down. So what we are left with? RLA. That's it. Second side equal to RLA. Write here 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2 and substitute what we have given. So let me substitute, and what we need to find out. Say the copper piece is 3 meter long. So L1 is given to you 3 meter. And resistance and 2 millimeter diameter. So here very, very careful. Diameter is 2 mm. So radius is half of 2, which is 1 millimeter. So A is the cross-section area. We have to use the cross-section area formula is given pi r square, area of circle. So area is equal to, area 1 is equal to pi r square. R is 1 square. So it will become pi only. So A1 is pi. So in place of A1, I will write pi. And resistance is given 0.0107. So resistance is 0.0107 times 3 is equal to, find the resistance now. We need to find out R2. And length is given 2 meter long. Length is 2 meter long. And area 2, we need to find out area 2 is equal to pi r square. Diameter is given 6, so radius is 3, so 3 square is 9, so this is 9 pi. Substitute the value here, 9 pi, cross multiply, this will go up, this will come down, so this is r2 is equal to R2 is equal to 0.0107 times 3 times 9 pi. So 9 pi and divided by 2 pi. Make the use of calculator and you can calculate this, or pi and pi cancel out. You can, rest of the things you can calculate with the calculator. So this is how we are going to find out the distance. Rest of the question, if I'll show you in the end of coverage, they are same. 24 is same like this. Use the informations given. 25 is same, 54 is same, 55 is same. 56, 57, 58, they can give you this question. Determine that. Let me take this question on my screen. So let me delete this. So this will be they are asking which one is direct and which one is inverse. So divide them. 4 divided by, you know that, because they are saying, if I'll say that x is proportional to y or y is proportional to x, let us suppose x is proportional to y, then dividing by y here, dividing by y here, so that will give you the constant. So x over y should be a constant, so x over y, so divide them. 4 divided by 12 is 1 over 3, 8 divided by 24, 1 over 3, same 1 over 3, 1 over 3, so this is your direct, this one is direct. Second one, what is now, this is inversely. Why is it inversely? Because x is inversely proportional to y. So how we write it? Cross multiply. So xy is equal to constant after removing the proportional sign. So we are multiplying here, the multiplication should be a constant. So multiply it. 8 into 2 is 16. Okay, 4 into 4 is also 16. This is also 16. All are 16, 16. So that means this is inverse. When you multiply, you get 16, 16. So therefore it is an inverse variation. This is inverse variation. And even if you divide, 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So dividing is not giving me the same answer, so it is not direct. For direct, you will divide. For inverse, you will multiply. Let me check this. For dividing, 2 divided by 4 is half. And if I multiply, it will give me 8. Let me check. 3 divided by 9 is 1 over 3. And if I'll multiply them, it is 27. Even this is not coming same. Division is not coming same. So it is not direct. It is not inverse. Multiplication is not coming same. 8, 27. If you multiply 16 and 4, next will be 64. 5 into this, 25. So they are not coming same. So it is not inverse. So it is neither direct nor inverse. So this is your question number 18. Question number 19. It's easy, not so difficult. So we have to take this triangle. If you can see, this triangle is given here, and we have to decide what is the hypotenuse. So this is easy. Hypotenuse is which line? Line opposite to 90 degree. This is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. So hypotenuse already we have. And side opposite to angle theta. So this is opposite, and this is adjacent, and this is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse already we have. Now we need to write the coordinates of this point. This point is 2, 1. Let me draw this triangle separate. Let me draw this triangle separate. So what we have, hypotenuse is 5. The coordinates of this point where we have 90 degree, this one. If you see 2 up and here is 1, 2, 1. So this is 2, 1. And what about this point? This point is here. So what is this point? If you see, here is 4 and 2 up, 4, 2. One more point is left. This point is left. So here is 1 and here is 2. So this is 1.5. 1.5 and 2. So this is 1.5 and 2. So how we are going to solve it? Find out all the sides. Opposite and adjacent we need to find out by using the distance formula. So let me find out adjacent. Adjacent distance formula is square root x2 minus x1, 4 minus 2, x2 minus x1 plus second coordinate minus second coordinate square. 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 square is 4, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 square is 1, so this is root 5. So this is your adjacent root 5. Similarly, you can find out opposite. So you will have all the sides, then you can find out, right? All these values. Cosecant is the reciprocal sign, h over o. H over o, that is your answer of 63. 64 is cosine. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Substitute the values. Adjacent is root 5 and hypotenuse is 5. I'm not solving this because you need to find out the opposite by distance using formula. 65 opposite of tan. Tan is opposite over adjacent, so this is adjacent over opposite, which is tan, cotangent, cot. And secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So this you can do by yourself. Now let me see what type of other questions are there in question number 19. So this is 66 till 66 you can solve by using the triangle. Now look at the 67th question is also there in the end of coverage. So what is 67? 67 is this. So they are saying that there are many angles share the same reference angle. Give 3 examples with angle 60 degree and including at least one measure greater than 360. Okay, so it's easy. So where is 60 degree? 60 degree is in the first quadrant. So this is the reference angle in the first quadrant. Theta is 60 degree. One time, what you will do now? If I will take, if where is the 60 degree? 60 degree is also here. Another angle is 60 degree. First you have tried where can be 60 degrees possible, or I will write 60 degree here. So what I'm going to do, I'll start from the beginning. So this is 60 and this is how much it will be. 180 minus 60 is 120 degree. So this is 120 degree. So for 120 degree reference angle is 60 degree, or simple you can write the first angle 180 minus theta. Theta is 60 degree, which is 180 minus 60, which is 120 degree. Second one, move to the third quadrant. For third quadrant, what we write? This is for second quadrant. For third quadrant, what we write? Theta minus 180. I explained this in the class video. Theta minus 180, theta is 60. 60 minus 180. How much you get? Minus 120. So how the minus 120 will come? Minus 120 will be coming like this. This is minus 120. Okay, so now next angle, he's saying that one angle should be greater than 360. Easy. So how I can do? I will take the full circle, 360 plus 60. I have to reach this line. Third angle, just do 360 plus theta, because he's saying that greater than. So 360 plus theta, 360 plus 60, 420. So these are the three angles for the first quadrant. For the second quadrant, remember 180 minus theta. Third quadrant, theta minus 180, and the angle greater than 360 is 360 plus something is theta. So this is 420. Now look at the next question. One more question is there in this 19. Next is question number 68. Question number 68 is a tree is 15.15 mixed ratio is given 15 1 over 3 feet tall and cast shadow a right angle from the base of the tree. The length of the shadow depends on the angle at which the sun hits the tree. So first we need to draw the diagram. This is tree is 15, its length is 15, its height is 15.13 feet. Let us suppose this is ABC triangle, and this is the shadow. BC is the shadow, and this is the tree. Tree is given to you this. Now let me see what is the A part and B part. So this is the A part and B part is given to you. Theta is here, which is given to us. Find the distance. Now what is the theta is the length of the shadow depends upon, let me see, let me delete this. I need to see where is theta. Length of the shadow depends upon the angle at which the sunlight hits the tree. So firstly we need to see which one is theta here. That is very very important. So I think diagram is given to us. Diagram is theta is given here. So this is theta. So look at A and B. What we need to find out, this is A and B right here. So A and B, easy, not so difficult. So they are saying that angle is 13 degrees. So this is 13 degree. So what is given to us? We have opposite, and what they're asking, find the distance from the top of the tree. This is the top, and end of the shadow. End of the shadow is this. So we need to find out the hypotenuse. So we have opposite and hypotenuse we need to find out. So which trigonometric ratio has opposite and hypotenuse? Sorry, this is opposite. So this will be adjacent. This line AB is adjacent. So this is your adjacent side because theta is here now. Opposite is shadow. So we have adjacent and hypotenuse, which is cosine. So cosine theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Substitute the value, cosine 30 degree, adjacent is 15 1 over 3, and opposite hypotenuse is here. Cross multiply, this will go here and swap it. So hypotenuse is 15 1 over 3 divided by divided by cos 13. This value you can solve by using calculator and you will get the answer of this. So this is your A part. B part, what they're asking now, B part, how long is tree shadow? That means we need to find out the opposite side. Shadow is opposite and adjacent you have. So opposite and adjacent comes in tan. So we write tan. B part I'm doing. This is A part. Tan 13 degree is equal to opposite. Opposite is shadow. Transpose shadow is x. X over adjacent. Adjacent is 15 1 over 3. Cross multiply here. So what we are left with? So x is equal to 15 1 over 3 and tan 13 degree. Oh, you not take tan 13 here, angle is different. In the B part, angle is 58. If you read here, the angle is 58. So write 58 and here is also 58. Use the calculator and solve this value and solve this value for A and B part. So this is your question number 19 is done. If there will be any problem, please ask. In this question, be very careful. This is your theta is here, so this is opposite, and this is adjacent. Hypotenuse is always longest side. So this is how we are going to find out A and B part. Last question, free response question, which is 20, which is from this page, where we need to find out vertical shift, amplitude, phase shift. So firstly, I'm going to discuss before 21 and 22. I'm going to discuss with you the question number 41, 42, 43, 44. Look at these questions, then I will come to 21 and 22. So look at these questions 41 and 42. Let me take these questions and look at here now. So firstly, I'm going to discuss the question number 40, right? 42, sorry, 42, because why I'm discussing 42, 41, 42, anything. So look at 41. So here, firstly, we need to see what they are saying, that identify the period. Period is easy. Firstly, we have to see what is the midline. So firstly, always draw the midline. Midline is here. If you see, this is the midline of the graph. Always draw the midline if this type of question come in the exam. So now you will get the period, and this is starting from here. You know that which graph is starting from origin. that is sine, and you can see it is down, so it is coming, it is shifting to down how many units? -2, -4 and -5. So that means it has a vertical shift. Vertical shift is -5. But in this, what they are identify the period of the each function. So period is easy to identify. So you know that this is 0, and here we have 90, so this is 90, this is 180, and this is 270, and this is 360. So one cycle is completing at 360, so period is 360 here degree. And how we need to write the equation of this one, because they are asking the equation we need to write for this. They have already written sine, so we write a sine b x minus h plus k. K represent the vertical shift, which is -5, so k is -5. Amplitude, now you can see what is the height. What is the height? This is -5 to -1, and amplitude is 1. So amplitude is 1. Sine b. Now this is starting from y-axis. So there is no phase shift in this. There is no h. H is the phase shift, and k is the vertical shift. So there is no h. So x minus 0, h is, there is no, so I will write x minus 0. Because if your sine graph is starting from y-axis, it is starting from y-axis, then there is no phase shift. Now what b? B will find out from the period. So what is the formula of the period? Period formula is 360 over b. B we don't have, but we have period. Period is 360, 360 and 360. So you know that how to simplify this. Swap them, cross multiply. So b is equal to 360 over 360, which is 1. So b is 1. So what is your final answer? Final answer is y is equal to sine x minus 5. This is the answer of this question, question number 41. So this is y is equal to sine x minus 5. So this is question number 41. Let me take now the question of 42, and why I'm using sine, because in the question they have written sine here. Second question 42, that is cosine. So look at the 42 now. Let me take this question separately. You can pause the video whenever you understand the steps. Again, this is the amplitude, which is from -5 to -1, 1 unit down, 1 unit up, 1 unit down, 1 unit up. So B, you know how to find out. So look at the next question now, 42. Let me delete this. So 42, I'll take this graph here. So look at this, how we are going to do this. Let me make this a little bit large so that you can understand more. Firstly, what we do, middle line. Middle line is already given here. Already given here. So this is, you know that sine graph is starting from up, like this. This is the initial stage of cosine. So this point I will search, where is this point? If you see, this point is here, up point is here. We cannot take down, it is from up, so up point is here, so it is shifting. That means graph is starting from -90. So this is your called as a phase shift. So h is equal to -90. So +90 +90 both side. So you are getting, this is called phase shift, -90. So h plus 90 is equal to 0. So we are going to use this in our equation, that is -90. So no need to do this, just write h minus 90. So after that, amplitude is easy. Amplitude is how much unit up. You can see how much unit it is up, 2 unit up. So amplitude is 2 unit up and 2 unit down. Then we need to find out the period. If you see, from top to top, you can say from um, from this point to this point, you can say how much is the distance from -90 to 270, top to top, -90 and plus 270. Just you need to find out the distance. So just subtract them. 270 minus 90. How much it will be? It will be 360. 360 is the period. So therefore period formula is 360 over b. So period is 360, which is 360. So solve it, simplify this, b will swap it, b will be 1. We have b, we have a, we have h. There is any shift? This graph is shifting up and down? No, this graph is not shifting. There is no vertical shift. It is same as passing through from starting from this point and going down and up. So there is no vertical shift. So how to write the equation of cosine? Y is equal to a cosine b x minus h plus k. There is no k. So a is 1, a is 2, cosine b is 1, no need to write, x minus h. So minus minus will become plus h, and plus k is not given, plus 0. So this is your final equation, 2 cos x plus 90, whereas minus 90 is the phase shift. Same way we can solve the question number 20, 44 and 40, 43 and 44. Let me check which have the phase shift that we will discuss with you. Now question number 43, draw the midline. So I can draw the midline because this number is 5 and this is 0. So what number is coming in the middle? 2 unit up. So I can say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have the 5 numbers, so number 3 will be in the middle. Which number will be in the middle? If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 0 is there also. 0, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which number will be in the middle? Which number in the middle? What number we will take here? So how to find out the middle value now? So what we need to take? So we need to draw the middle line here. So this will be the middle line. Why this is the middle line? Because if you see this point, this is the top and this is the bottom, 5. So minus 5 and minus 3, right? So what number is between them? Just add them. Sorry, this is plus 5. 5 minus minus 3 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 4, you have to go 4 unit up. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my middle line. Again I'm repeating this. How to get the middle line in this question? So firstly we have to say the top is 5 and down is minus 3. So just you have 5, find the distance between them. Distance from 5 unit up and 3 unit down. 3 unit down and divide by 2. So minus minus plus, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So go 4 unit up from here. So 4 unit up and 4 unit down. So from here you get now your vertical shift. So this is the graph is shifting. Graph is shifting from origin. Where is the middle line? Middle line, this origin is shifting 1 unit up. So k is 1. We got k. And what is the amplitude? What is the height of this? What is the height from here? What is the height from here? 4 unit. So amplitude is 4. Now we have to find out the period from 0 to 360. So period is 360. Whenever the period is 360, you know that b will be also coming 1. You can see how I did in 41 and 42. There is no vertical shift because this graph is starting from, cosine is always start from the y-axis. So there is no phase shift, sorry. There is no vertical shift is there, vertical shift is this. But there is no phase shift. Now you can write the equation y is equal to a cosine b x minus h plus k. A is 4, cosine bb is 1, no need to write. X, there is no h, there is no shift, only k is this. K is given 1 because vertical shift is this one black line is showing the vertical shift. This is the equation of question number 43. Now look at 44. Draw the middle line. First you have to decide the top and bottom. This is the maximum and this is the minimum. So middle line will be between 2 and 3 is this line, 3 over passing through 3. So this is, so your middle line. So middle line is shifting from origin to 3 unit up. 3 unit, this is 3 here. So K is 3, you got the K 3. Amplitude, how much unit up and how much unit down? 1 unit. A is 1. Phase shift we need to see because this is sine. Sine graph start from origin, but this graph is not starting from origin. So it is starting from 2 unit. Now we have to start, it is starting from here. Left and right. For phase shift, always see the left and right. So I will see what is this point if I will draw a line here. If I will draw a small line here, then I will see that this is starting from here, which is minus 45. So H is minus 45 because sine graph is starting like this. So this point is not here, so it is point here at minus 45. So phase shift is this, and K we have, A we have. Now period we can see from this point, this is 90 and this is 270. So 270, what is the distance between 90 and 270? 270 minus 90 is 180. So period is 180. Only we need to calculate B. So period formula is 360 over B. This is 180. 360 over B. Simplify it, B is 2. So your answer is, so equation is, so how are we going to try the equation? A is equal to like this, y is equal to A is 1, sine B is 2, x minus h is minus 45, so minus minus plus, and plus k is 3. So this is your final answer of this. It has phase shift. It has phase shift. Now let me discuss question number 21 and 22, last two questions. 21 is here, so you can see 21. So we need to write the cosine. This is a graph of cosine. So if you see that cosine graph is start from always from y-axis, maybe like this, or maybe it is starting from like this. So this is depends upon the question. Now if you see this graph, so it is starting from here, right? So middle line is here. Now if you see, middle line is where minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So middle line is the value of k is minus 3 unit down. Your y-axis, sorry, x-axis shifted to 3 unit down. So that's why it is k is minus 3. So we got the middle line. Now amplitude, how many unit up? This is minus 2 and this is minus 3. How many unit up? Only 1 unit distance, so A is 1. Amplitude from top to top, what is here? Pi means 180. So 180 is the period. So therefore B, how you find out? Period formula is 360 over B. 360 over B, which is 180. Solve it, so B is 2. Now we'll see that any phase shift. No, it is starting, cosine graph is starting from y-axis, no phase shift. So what is the equation of this? So therefore equation is y is equal to a cosine b x minus h plus k. There is no phase shift in this. So a is 1, cosine b is 2, x, no h is there, h is 0, and k is minus 3. So this is your answer of this question, where x represent the theta angle. Similarly, you can do question number 22. So this is all about your free response question. If you find out any doubt, please let me know. Thank you.